The church has always been willing to swap off treasures in heaven for cash down. Robert Greene Ingersoll.
Inconceivable!
Will you please act like you have more than a two-word vocabulary?
Is there air? You don't know!
And now, a yak.
Yakk! Yeah.
Hey, don't touch that dial. You found Secular Yakking.
I'm Robert.
And I'm Amy.
After years,
No, many years of yakking at each other.
we're here to yak at you.
So sit back and enjoy the yakking.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, and happy Halloween.
Yes, we are recording on Halloween night right now.
Yep.
And we're recording a little late so that the doorbells and the knocking and all that doesn't interfere. So I'm really tired.
Oh, well, gotta do it anyway.
Yeah, I know. It's like, ugh.
All right.
Anyways.
So it's a kind of scary show since it's Halloween.
Oh, that ought to be interesting.
Yep. And I do have some Twitterers.
Twitters.
So I've got Prey.
Okay.
Kimberly Faith.
Mm-hmm.
Angry Parrot.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Dutton. C.W. Brown. And Heathens Hangout.
Sweet.
Now, two of those I don't think will be following us very long.
You think?
Probably not.
You never know.
Sure. Their Twitter handle is Prey.
It could mean something
Okay, sure.
else.
Anyways,
You never know.
I was on the Brainstorm Podcast this weekend.
Yes, you were.
Had a really good time there. Talked for about an hour about stuff. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, I have a controversial opinion of some sort.
Oh, do you now?
Yeah, they drug it out of me.
Okay.
And then we talked about the difference between Canadian and American healthcare. Because they're a bunch of Canadians.
Oh, okay.
And they confused me when they said Z. Z.
Nope.
It's Z. Canadians say Z.
Says. It
They say Z.
They says.
They says it.
Okay.
It took me a second. I was like, oh, she said Z.
Oh, okay. So I wasn't getting it either.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Okay.
Canadians are weird.
Yeah, but at least they get formula covered.
That
I'm
is
just
true,
going to
they
ride
do.
that train forever. I'm sorry.
I know.
The fact that they can have formula and the special food, no problem. I'll take it.
I know.
Would be awesome. But anyways, I live here in Crazy Town, so not going to happen.
Talking about Crazy Town.
Okay.
Ken Ham wants his followers to hand out tricks this year instead of treats.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Yes. Creationist Ken Ham, who runs Noah's Ark attraction in Kentucky, is calling on followers to put some Jesus into Halloween.
Yes, because we need Jesus there too.
Yeah. In a new blog post, Ham said, all those trick-or-treaters are coming to your door on October 31st to provide a fantastic opportunity to share the saving gospel with your friends and neighbors.
Yes, because that's what this time is for.
Yes.
Because that's what the children all need and want.
Well, he's actually selling something from his organization's Halloween Learn and Share kits.
Oh, some more kids to brainwash.
Yeah, which include religious pamphlets as well as fake money with a Bible message to be given out to candy-seeking children.
Well, that'll just make them so happy.
And there's your fake money.
It's fake.
It's like Jurassic Park jumping out of a $1 million bill.
So stupid. Oh my God, this is so stupid. Anyways, continue.
Anyways, the fake $1 million bills comes with a picture of either a dinosaur or Noah's Ark on the front and ominous warnings of damnation on the reverse.
You know, I'm sitting here listening to you. I sure as hell am glad that we don't live in his neighborhood. My kids are a little old for trick-or-treating nowadays.
There are some people in this neighborhood that I question.
No, that is true. That is true.
Okay, so the ominous warnings on the back are, have you ever lied, stolen, or used God's name in vain?
Hell yeah.
If so, you've broken God's law.
Damn.
The penalty for your crimes against God is death and eternal hell.
Isn't that sweet? Best wishes. Really?
Well, here's an interesting thing. We got kids going out on Halloween night, right? They are, at that moment, lying because they're saying, I'm this character.
That is true. So
they're
all
doomed
die.
to death and eternal hell just for going out trick-or-treating.
For dressing up and being what's the word I'm looking for?
Children?
No, it's the, well, okay, yeah, we can stick with that. Just really, I mean, come on. It's freaking Halloween. First of all, isn't that a pagan holiday originally?
Yes,
as far
the
as
Christians.
The Christians have to suck everything up. I mean.
So they have tried for decades to take away Halloween, right? They succeeded for a long time. They were able to put some sort of weird.
Yeah.
So it's All Saints Day, November 1st, right? So they tried to steal that with All Saints Day. It didn't work out so well for them. But lately they've been trying to steal it with this thing called Jesus-ween.
Who?
Jesus-ween.
That's not what I heard, but okay. Sure.
It's pretty much the same thing. So the idea is instead of going trick-or-treating, you go to the church and they give you cool stuff.
So it's like trunk or treat, but in a church.
Right. It's church or treat.
Church or treat.
Which is really just a big old trick. So
anyways, but Okay.
Anyway,
so that's a new thing that they're doing?
Yeah, but
I did not know that.
Even if the trick-or-treaters hear about the weird fake money and stop showing up, he's got a backup plan.
Oh no.
Try reverse trick-or-treating.
What the hell is that?
Bring your basket of goodies to bless your neighbors. He wrote on the
Wait
website.
a minute. So go to their houses with a basket and give them stuff?
Yeah. Include a gospel booklet with your home-baked or store-bought treats. This is a great way to encourage your kids to give and bless others as well as share the gospel as a family.
Lord. Oh my God.
And that's Ken Ham's Halloween Spectacular.
So dress up as Little Red Riding Hood and hand them what's in your basket.
Yes. Oh, this man is insane.
Oh, wow.
And he's lucky that he's blocked me because I would have just, no.
Oh my God, dude, let it go. It's freaking Halloween. Just let it go.
Yeah.
They have to suck up everything.
They do. They're ridiculous.
I mean, I find it so irritating that they have to shove their crap on everyone else.
Every
just
single
keep
time.
it to yourself.
Yep.
If that's what you believe, that's what you want, fine, dandy, happy day.
You
but keep it to your damn self.
This is worse than the person who hands out Necco wafers.
What was a Necco wafer?
So a Necco wafer is this, it might as well be handing out Tums. They're just chalky. Yeah.
It's not the wafer from like Catholic churches, right?
No, these are.
Oh, I was saying, I know those.
These are like chewing on Tums.
Okay.
They're horrible.
Super chalky.
Yeah.
Okay,
They have a fruity.
The Catholic wafers aren't chalky.
They have some sort of taste. I don't know exactly what it is.
Okay, that's
they're
weird.
gross. Okay. Anyways.
What was the point of that?
I don't know.
What was the point of that?
I said he's worse.
No, but what is the point of those things that you're talking about?
I don't know. Somebody likes them because they still sell the damn things.
Oh, okay. Anyways, weird.
Hey, y'all, this is Tucker from the Atheist in the Trailer Park Podcast. And I might live in a beer can, but I ain't no inbred redneck. And if you listen to my podcast, I'm going to learn you something. And no, I ain't talking about how to marry your cousin and not have kids with 16 fingers and stuff like that. I mean, I actually talk about real stuff and teach people where the Bible stole its stories from. So, y'all give me a listen, would you? Thank you.
All right, I got something else that's equally scary.
Okay, if you say so.
There's a new video game that they believe that. Let me try that over again. New video game Wolfenstein 2 is considered an attack on religious conservatives.
Okay, sure. Everything is an attack on religious conservatives.
Wait till you hear why this is an attack.
Okay.
Normally, no one would complain about a first-person shooter when the player gets to run around and kill Nazis.
Uh-huh.
But somehow, Wolfenstein 2, some folks have seen this as a problem.
What? Shooting Nazis?
Shooting Nazis. The game is set in an alternative timeline where Nazis have won World War II, and the player fights through a Nazi-controlled America trying to free it from the oppressive rule.
Okay.
The problem is some of the imagery is being called an attack on America's religious and political conservatives.
That's what they got out of that? So, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So, you saying that reminds me of, I used to watch Sliders. I was like real into Sliders and stuff. They had a world where the Nazis won World War II. And I'm surprised they didn't ride the train then, saying it's an attack on religious. I'm like, really? Give me a break. Yeah. Anyways, sorry, continue.
Well, okay, there are scenes in the trailers of Nazis and Ku Klux Klan members openly working together. This has been interpreted by some conservatives as suggestive that religious organizations are the equivalent to Nazis. Okay, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, continue.
They suggest the tone of the game is a direct attack on the Trump regime and his policies.
Yes, because that was their main goal and focus. Oh my gosh.
So let me
whatever.
clear this up. If you think a game where you kill Nazis is an attack on your ideology, you might want to look at your ideology.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what they took away from that.
You're killing Nazis. No.
I mean,
Seriously.
that says a lot about you. If this is where you take it to, and say someone else are like, wow, I never would have even contemplated comparing the two.
No.
It says something about you,
Yeah.
you know?
When you understand that your ideology is compared to Nazis and you do it yourself, you're pretty much admitting you're a Nazi.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're the one that brought this up. No one else thought to take it here, kind of a thing. And I can actually put that with a few things now that I think about it. But yeah, when you're the one that brings it up and someone never even thought to see it in that way, it's like, really?
Anyway, some people went so far as to go ahead and review the game.
Okay.
Here's one. Game story is a far left tantrum in video game form. Clearly written by people who think anyone to the right of Marx is a Nazi.
Where do they get this?
I don't know. The game is a political correct expletive. I don't know which one. SJW Wet Dream.
Okay, so this is just a video game with an alternative world where Nazis won World War II.
Correct.
Why is... I mean, obviously, now that they pointed it out, I can see what they're saying as far as they think it's like... I don't know. It's just a stretch. I can't even get it. Forget it.
There was another game that came out earlier this year. It's one of those survival games. I don't remember the name of it, but it's been around a long time. And it had a similar issue where they were fighting conservatives. They're literally an alt-right conservative group. I forgot the name. It's Outland, I think is the name of it.
Anyways, your point. Right,
and they had the same problem. We had this ultra-conservative religious group that were the bad guys in the game. Right? And the Christians came out and said, you're attacking Christians. It's like, okay, if you're ultra-conservative Christian group, yes.
Right.
So, okay, what do you want me to do? If you identify with the bad guy in this game, you're probably a bad guy.
No, I agree with that. But, I mean, come on. This is a game with, it's basically... just flipping something and turning it into another world, and it's a video game. I mean, I don't understand why they take it to the religious aspect of this. It's not a religious tone at all. Yeah. I mean, whatever. Anyways,
so in the ad there was a slogan for the new game, and it said, "Make America Nazi-free again." And Trump supporters somehow thought it was aimed directly at Trump.
Of course they did.
However,
absolutely.
Bethesda says it started production on the game in 2014, well before the current political climate.
That does not surprise me one bit.
So they had all this in mind.
So again,
3 years ago.
It comes back to them that they know that they have issues, or that there are issues with Trump.
Obviously.
Because if that's where they took it...
Yeah, if you say, I don't want Nazis in the country, it's like, why are you talking about Trump?
Right, they take it straight to Trump, and yet no one suggested that.
Right, just said, I don't want Nazis.
Yeah.
Why are you attacking
Trump? That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. So, I mean...
Obviously, there's a connection there somewhere. Anyways.
Yeah, anyways.
And now for the really scary news.
Oh, okay, if you say so.
If the Trump administration gets its way, the U.S. Agency for International Development budget for family planning would be slashed, with no other family planning programming for girls except fertility awareness methods.
What the hell is that?
Okay, I'm going to go over this. Catholics should remember that the phrase fertility awareness from confirmation class. Obviously, you didn't make it that far. However, it's just another term for the rhythm method.
Okay, I got a different idea when you just said that, but okay. Sorry.
I did too when I first read it. I'm like, oh, okay, what rhythm do you need? I'm not sure.
I was just thinking that's probably not the right phrase.
Anyway, that's the form of periodic abstinence that discourages married couples to have sex when the woman is most fertile. It requires tracking a woman's menstrual cycle and avoiding sex in the days before, during, and after ovulation.
Wait. So this is what they want them to do?
Yes, this is what the Trump administration is pushing
Wait,
for.
this is the Trump administration?
This is our government.
Oh, I want to drop an F-bomb right now. I don't think so. What the hell? Why are women being put on to take care of this?
It takes both people to do it.
Listen, butt cheese.
Because
I
the
am
guy has
talking
to
about
stop.
she has to regulate her cycle and make sure that things don't happen on certain days and blah, blah.
But it's hurting him, too. He doesn't get to have sex whenever he wants.
Seriously? Oh, so many F-bombs want to go down right now.
Well, sadly.
Wait a minute. Seriously? The government?
Okay, yeah.
Come on.
No, this is serious. This is not a fake story.
This has to be.
I checked it out. How many times do I do fake stories? Seriously.
I don't know.
I think I've done 2.
I don't know.
This is not a fake story.
I don't care. This is crap.
Stats say that this method fails about 25% of the time.
Really? I could probably change that number, but sure.
And
But I'm still having an issue with the freaking government is wanting to make this and put it on the freaking women to do this.
Well, why not? Why should it be my job?
I'm going to punch you right now. I swear to God. I mean, seriously, this is such crap. And it's serious.
Yes, it's serious.
I don't believe you.
Fine. In addition to that, Title X funding, which helps cover the cost of contraception for those who need it, would be cut in half.
Wait, what?
So any cost for contraception coverage would be cut in half. Or not cost, but any funding to cover the costs. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Right. So they're not going to fund contraception for low income anymore.
Yeah, because that's a great plan.
Yeah.
Let's have the low income people get more knocked up.
They do want to make sure that money can go to fertility awareness or abstinence only education, because that works all the time.
Oh my God, they're freaking morons.
This is
Are you kidding me? I swear to God, I think high schoolers could do this better.
So this
Actually,
right here,
I know they could.
This little bit right here,
my kids could.
Is Mike Pence. This is a Mike Pence thing.
Oh,
I guarantee it.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah,
I totally.
I have a feeling he
really
practiced the rhythm method.
Don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on. This is crap. This is such crap. Where's the part where the men take some kind of responsibility in this? Because, okay, so women have needs and whatnot, but I'm sorry, the men are the horn dogs. So why is it all being put on the women to make sure they keep track of their menstrual cycles and make the man to avoid sex on these certain days? And are you freaking kidding me?
Well, I think the assumption is you're already tracking these things.
That's not the point. Just because...
Well, I'm not going to track it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But they're the ones that are being required to dictate the whole not getting pregnant scenario completely, and men are free to go.
Does that make women the dictator?
You're going to so get hurt today. I can already see it. I swear to God, I'm going to hit you. I'm not even kidding.
Okay.
But anyways, I'm serious. Obviously, a man wrote this. Sorry, guys, but...
I'm telling you, this is Mike Pence. This came straight from Mike Pence.
Yeah, I could see that Trump's not smart enough to come up with anything even this dumb. He's just not.
I don't think he actually cares.
No, actually, honestly, that's the actual factual truth. He could give two craps.
Right.
Seriously. And we know, Pence is riding that train like crazy.
All right.
So, yeah. But anyways, I'm sorry. That's just frustrating.
I got to give you some good news. I got a couple good news stories to end with.
Sure you do.
So first, a better salute for Trump.
Salump.
A salump. Well, we're going to call this the salump. The Trump salump.
Trump salump. Wait, okay. What are you talking? Oh, okay.
A cyclist flipped off the presidential motorcade multiple times as it passed her on Saturday in Virginia, departing the Trump National Golf Club.
Good for her.
The White House press report on Saturday afternoon made note of the bicyclist's gesture to Trump. And there's a quote. POTUS's motorcade departed Trump National Golf Club at 3:12, passing two pedestrians. One of them gave a thumbs down. Then it overtook a female cyclist wearing a white top and cycling helmet, who responded by giving the middle finger.
Okay, I have a question. Back to the feminine thing here. Why'd they have to mention her top?
Does
Does that pertain to anything?
Identifier? I don't know.
Okay, if someone has their thumb down and the other one's giving a middle finger, I think I can
No.
identify
These are two separate incidents.
Either way, what's the white top for?
I don't know.
I'm on this feminine train right now. I don't know what my issue is, but
anyway,
still.
the motorcade had to slow and the cyclist caught up, still offering the finger before turning off in a different direction. Motorcade now gathering speed and headed for DC. This made my day. I was just laughing about it all day.
I find that funny. More people need to do that.
Yes.
I really think so.
I agree.
Yeah. Good for her, too. I would do the same thing, I swear.
So,
except my difference, I used to anyways, could ride with no hands. I do a double one.
I was just thinking, you could do a double one, but man, that's dangerous. I do a double one. That's dangerous. So, we've got one more big story we have to cover, and I'm just going to take this without having written anything on it.
Oh, no, there's a shocker for you.
So, Monday, I was giggling all day long.
Say what?
I was.
Why?
Because Mueller indicted Manafort, Rice, and Papadopoulos.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The hammers are coming down on the Trump administration.
Yeah, we're talking a lot of Trump. We don't usually do that.
Well, it's only... Well,
you can't help it. I mean, honestly,
look,
we don't plan on talking Trump too terribly often, but you cannot avoid it because you live in the world where dumbhead is running it, which is weird.
Manafort got indicted on 12 counts.
Oh, 12, okay.
12 counts.
Okay.
I don't have them all in front of me, but one of them is conspiracy against the United States.
Ooh, that's kind of big.
Otherwise known as treason.
Well, I was going to say, that's treason, baby.
Yeah. He's facing multiple decades in prison.
Okay, come on. You got to be able to leave this back to Trump.
He's facing money laundering, several conspiracy charges.
Wow.
I don't even know all of them, but it's ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and he was the first one. Then his assistant, something Rice, I can't remember his name. He's kind of a low guy on the totem pole.
Okay.
But he was indicted as well on similar charges.
Uh-huh.
But the one that I thought was the best was George Papadopoulos.
What a name. Uh-huh.
Right? He pled guilty to lying to the FBI about collusion with Russia while working for the Trump campaign.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
So that's the current events right now.
Oh.
So future events are going to be very interesting, I think.
Yeah. Now, the White House is saying that Papadopoulos was just a volunteer who wasn't really part of the campaign.
Uh-huh.
Except Trump called him an excellent guy.
Trump is...
Right. Called him a great guy, right?
Uh-huh.
And he had been apparently a really decent part of the campaign. He was the foreign relations advisor.
Okay.
Sounds like a pretty high position.
Right.
Yeah. Sat in on at least one or two meetings.
Uh-huh.
And Trump then later on called him a liar, like on Monday afternoon.
Like I told you, Trump tells you what you want to hear at the moment you need to hear it.
Yeah. And the Sarah Huckabee Sanders, the press secretary right now, keeps saying that this Papadopoulos guy was a nobody and he's nothing.
Uh-huh. Of course they are.
So why would the FBI really go after this guy, right?
Yes.
If he was a nobody. Why would Russia go after this guy if he was a nobody?
Mm-hmm.
Because they did. They came to him and said, we have all this dirt on Clinton. He's like, cool. I just got a job with the Trump administration, with the Trump campaign. And then somehow, like a month and a half later, Trump says to Russia, where's Hillary's emails? Roughly. Not exactly, but roughly, Russia, go get the emails. And miraculously, Russia gets the emails.
Right.
Huh. So, I mean, correlation is not causation, but I'm starting to put some stuff together here.
You think?
Yeah.
It will definitely be interesting to keep watching this soap opera that we're stuck in.
Oh, like I said, I've been just giddy for 2 days watching the news come down on this. It's just so much fun.
You got some issues.
It's a form of Schadenfreude. So that's what it is. I am enjoying these guys getting what they deserve. I really am.
I'm going to stick with issues.
You don't want to see Trump go down?
Oh, trust me. That would be great, because I'm sorry, that man has had it way too easy his whole life, which is why he's like he is. But I want him gone. But Pence, that's going to suck too.
I think Pence is going to get implicated.
Oh, that would be lovely.
Because in January he said that that he was not aware of any connections between Russia and the Trump campaign. And I know 100% he lied, because we have him lying on 24 other occasions.
Well, if they both have, things brought against them, where does that put us?
Paul Ryan.
Oh, really?
Slightly better. Slightly better. At least Paul Ryan's not an imbecile completely.
You say with an ish attached to it.
I would rather have Paul Ryan than either Pence or Trump. Paul Ryan is a seasoned, not crazy politician.
Uh-huh.
Right? Pence is a seasoned politician, but he's a dominionist and he's insane.
Okay.
Okay. Trump is
just insane.
Just insane.
Uh-huh.
And a fascist. So no.
Uh-huh.
At least with and the thing is, this scandal is going to break the Republican Party, I think.
You think?
I'm pretty sure it will. This is huge.
Holy crap.
Right? Well, at least not the party itself, but it's going to make it so disreputable. It's never going to recover quite right.
Oh.
Well, I also thought Nixon could have done that too, but no. We had Reagan friggin' a couple years later.
I still think the next presidential election is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I'm
waiting.
waiting.
After this fiasco of the way everything is involved and went
it
down.
came out this morning that there's a couple White House staffers. There's rumors that he may not run for a second term.
Oh,
I'm
really?
Like, no, really, please. Seriously, he's not even going to make a second term. He's not going to make a second year.
Well, you would assume not. I mean,
so here's what's going to happen. It's going to start going up the line, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to start seeing it getting closer and closer.
Right,
and
then
resign.
He's going to bail.
He's going to resign because it's the way he does. He says, "Oh well, I just decided I didn't want to do it anymore." And that's why it's coming out. It's leaking that he doesn't want to run for a second term because he doesn't want to be president anymore. That's what I was
just going to tell you.
He's going to resign and say, I was done with it.
He's
Thanks.
setting it up to back out of because that's what he has done throughout his entire life.
I know people like Trump, and that's what they do. They get in there. They want to do the thing. They start doing the thing they don't like. It's, well, I quit.
And if it starts to make him look bad, because that is his number one priority is making sure he looks good, that he never, ever looks bad. I mean, he does not like if anyone has anything negative to say about him. He's like goes kind of psychotic when it happens.
I got an email today from the Trump campaign, and it was the Trump campaign. This is sad. Trump campaign, and it was a survey on the fake news. And he said it's time again to take our survey on the fake news. And the first question is, do you think the news is fake? Yes, maybe, other. What?
Where's the no?
Exactly. So I got a lot of others from me.
Oh my gosh, we're so stuck in a circus, like this weird soap opera circuit. I can't even say it. Circus.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, talk about the laughing stock of the planet right now.
We are. We seriously are.
Oh my god. I
mean, I have seen other countries that go way haywire, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't think I've seen one quite like this. So
yeah, it's like we have a mental child running our country something.
We have a man who has a serious mental disorder.
Yes.
Running the country.
He does. I'm not even sure what exactly he's got, but he is definitely got some mental disabilities going on there.
He has to. I mean,
no, he does. It's not has to. He does.
He's just, I don't know. Maybe he's just a serious narcissist.
No, he's nuts.
Yeah, I think he is.
He's just nuts. I mean, I'm sorry. Who repeats everything they say every time they have something to say? They have to say it 2 times.
I don't know.
I don't know. He's just so weird. Oh my god, he's so weird. I still think it's a joke that he's actually elected. Hell, I thought it was a joke when someone mentioned he was running.
I know.
I really thought it was a joke. I wasn't even kidding. And here's our reality. How did we get here?
People didn't vote.
Jesus Christ, people freaking vote.
Yeah.
I think I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done yakking too.
Yeah, I think next week we'll do it again.
Okay. We always like to hear your feedback, so leave us a voicemail at 704-802-YAKK or an email at podcast@secularyakking.com.
More input.
All comments are welcome. We like to hear the good, the bad, and the ugly. You also can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Google+.
If you like our show, head over to your podcast directory of choice and leave us a 5-star review. If you really like the show, support the show on our Patreon page.
I'd buy that for $1.
And we'll be back next week with more yakking to please your eardrums.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a minute. Bye-bye.